All right, my friends, we are on to rule number 3. Rule number 3 for division rules for 1 and 0. Dividing by 1 or dividing by 0. So here is rule number 3. 0 divided by any number except 0 equals 0. 0 divided by any number equals 0. Push pause. When you're finished, push play again. All right, so let's see an example of this. If there are 0 fish and 4 fish bowls, there will not be any fish in the fish bowls. So 0 fish divided by 4 fish bowls still equals 0 fish. If you don't have any, then you can't put them in fish bowls, right? So if I have 0 fish and 3 fish bowls, how many fish do I have? I have 0 fish to start with. I have 3 fish bowls. That means I still have 0 fish. This is the same as saying, looking at this picture, if the question asks you how many fish are in each fish bowl, the answer is going to be 0 because you did not have any fish to start with. That is why 0 divided by any number except 0 equals 0. 0 divided by any number equals 0. All right. Let's do the last rule. Here we go, back to our journal. Rule number 4. You cannot divide by 0. Okay? You cannot divide by 0. I'm going to give you an example to write in this one. Next to this rule, I want you to put in a bracket 0 divided by 3 equals 0. Then down here, we're going to do another example. Okay? We're going to come back to it because I want to show you what I mean. You cannot divide by 0. Right here. If there are 0 fish bowls, then you cannot separate the fish equally into fish bowls. Dividing by 0 is not possible. So our little fishes get to stay in the pond. If I don't have any fish bowls, then I have nowhere to put my fish. So let's go back to our journal. This is the same as saying 3 divided by 0. You cannot do this. This is not allowed. You can do 0 divided by 3, but you cannot do 3 divided by 0. You cannot divide by 0. Okay? So if you say divided by and then 0, that's not allowed. So these are our rules for division for 1 and 0. Let's go over them one more time. Rule number 1. Any number divided by 1 equals that number. Rule number 2. Any number except 0 divided by itself equals 1. Let's do a couple of examples here real quick. So any number divided by 1 equals that number. So let's do 7 divided by 1 equals 7. There's an example. How about this one? 7 divided by 7 equals 1. Okie dokie. Rule 3. 0 divided by any number except 0 equals 0. And you cannot divide by 0. So those are our 4 rules. Now it's time to practice those rules. I would like you to please complete the share and show section. And then I want you to check your work. Down here at the bottom on ClassKick, it says check your work. Practice, then check your work. Okay? There's only 9 short problems. Figure out those answers. Check to make sure you were right. And make sure you're using your rules. All right, here we go.